Hello guys, today our topic is about geometry and measurement 3. Okay, so let's move into the first part about angles at a point and on the lines. Okay, so first we are just understanding about the basic angle facts. Okay, find here you can find we can set angles on a straight line that the sum is to 180 degree. Okay, so maybe here you can find the angle A and B here. You can find they're on the same line, like the blue line right here. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, like here is a blue line, right? So we can say here for angle A and angle B, we can say angle A plus angle B equals to the total angle like 180 degree. Okay, that is for the angles on a straight line. Okay. And also we can say angles around a point equals to the sum to 360 degree, okay? So we can say here for the four angles right here, we can say A plus B plus another A plus another B, total angle sum equals to 360 degree, okay? That is it. And we can also say that vertical opposite angles are equal. So here you can find this is angle A, and the start angle is also for angle A, circle angle is for angle B, and the opposite angle, circle angle, is also for angle B, okay? So we can say here, A plus B plus A plus B, total value or total sum equals to 360 degree, okay? And the opposite side is the same angle, okay? So also in the angles in triangle, we knew that for the internal angles in the triangle, we can say that always equals to 180 degree. Okay, so maybe here you can say x and y and a, you can say x plus y plus a equals to 180 degree. Okay, so using the rules we said before, like you can find a and z, they're in the same straight line, right? So you can say a plus z also equals to 180 degree, right? So you can find a plus x plus y equals to 180 degree, and a plus z also equals to 180 degree. Okay, so you can say maybe here the x plus y equals to the angle z. Okay, so we can write that as x plus y equal to angle z. Okay, so we can call this rule as a exterior angle theorem. Okay, so z is an exterior angle and x or y is an internal angle. So z equals to x plus y. Okay, that is for this. And also we have different types of triangles. Okay, you can find here. First is equilateral. Okay, so equilateral means all the side equals to each other. So you can set here, maybe it's an equilateral triangle. You can find this is a triangle ABC. Okay, and you can find the opposite side of angle A is side A, and opposite side of the angle B is B. Opposite side of angle C is C. Okay, that is A and B and C. So we have said the three lines or the three sides equals to each other. So it's A equals to B equals to C. Okay. And also another is called isosceles. We know that isosceles means that two angles of the equal side are equal. So like here, this is an isosceles. We can say the two sides equals to each other and the two opposite angle also equals to each other. Okay. That is isosceles. And also for right angle triangle, we can say that right angle triangle means one angle equals to 90 degree and other two sum is to 90 degree. Okay, so we can also call this as a complementary angle. Okay, that is it. And here's an example problem. You can find here is that in an isosceles angle, the vertex angle is 70 degree and calculate the base angles. Okay, so here you can find this is a vertex angle, means a very sharp angle. Okay, this is 40 degree. And you want to find the base angles. Here you can set maybe the total three angles. Their sum is for 180 degree. Okay, so we can set 180 degree equals to first is a vertex angle is 40 degree, and here is angle A. Another is angle A plus A plus A. Okay. So that is 2a plus 40 degree equals to 180 degree. So 2a equals to 140 degree, a equals to 70 degree. Okay, so that is an example problem right here. Okay. Also, we have the angles in quadrilaterals. Okay, so you can say here, maybe we knew that quadrilaterals, they are four sides, or you can also say they're polygons. Okay, so first, we knew that the quadrilateral can be divided into two triangles, right? You can find here. I draw like a interior angles line between here, so we can find be divided into two angles, three triangles, right? So we can say first, maybe here, these three angles, the sum is to 180 degree, right? And another maybe start angles right here, their sum is to 180 degrees. So total the sum of the total angles or total internal angles in the quadrilaterals is 360 degree, okay? So here it is for 360 degree, okay? And also, we knew that for complementary, okay, so first complementary means that two angles add up to 90 degrees, okay, so maybe here we can find here is a triangle, okay, so here is for angle alpha, and this is for angle 90 degree minus alpha. So they're complementary angles because their sum is 90 degree. And supplementary angles means that the two angles add up to 180 degrees. Okay, so maybe here we have straight line, and we use a line to divide into two parts. So this angle and another angle is called the supplementary angles. Okay, so for example, like here, if angle is 35 degree, you want to find the complement angle that is 90 degree minus 35 degree equals to 55 degree. And you want to find the supplement angle that is 180 degree minus 35 degree equals to 145 degree. Okay, so that is for this. Okay, so here's some deliberate practice for you. If you want to try it on yourself, you can pause the video and do it yourself. But if you want to follow with me, you can keep on going. Okay. So maybe to the first problem is that a triangle has an angle 2x, 3x, and 4x. Find the value of x. So we knew that the total internal angle in the triangle equals to the 180 degree, right? So we can set here 2x plus 3x plus 4x. The sum here equals to 180 degree, okay? So 2x plus 3x equals to 5x, right? 5x plus 4x equals to 9x. So 9x equals to 180 degree. So here we can set the value of x is 20 degree, okay? And in the second problem is that in a kite, one pair of the opposite side is 110 degree each, and the third angle is 40 degree, right? So we can set maybe in a kite is you can find here the total angles equal to 360 degree, right? Because we said before we can divide into two angles, right? So we can set 360 degree minus 2 times 110 degree, right? And then minus another 40 degree. That is the fourth angle, right? So this is called equals to 220 degree. This is 40 degree. So total value here equals to 100 degree, okay? That is for the second problem. And for a third problem is that angle P and angle Q are supplementary. And if P and equals to 4Q, find the value of Q, okay? So we knew that here, P equals to 4Q. So we also knew that for supplementary angles, P plus 4Q, maybe you can just using here, like supplementary angle is for like 180 degree, right? So maybe here you can also set 180 degree, and you can just, oh, sorry, P plus Q, okay, sorry for that. And also you can using P equals to 4Q to put inside this equation. That is 4Q plus Q equals to 180 degree, right? So finally it becomes 5Q equals to 180 degree. You can divide it by 5 on the both side. So here Q equals to 36 degree, okay? That is for the third problem. And for the last problem here, you can find an isosceles triangle has a base angle of x and vertex angle of y, right? And if y equals to 3x and find x, okay, so maybe here you can try to draw this like here, that is y, and here's x, and here's x. We knew that y plus 2x equals to 180 degrees. That is because the triangle's interior angles rule, right? And because y equals 3x, you can just put it inside. That 3x plus 2x equals to 180 degrees. So 5x equals to 180 degrees. So x equals to 36 degrees. Okay, that is for this problem. Okay, so that's for today's our lesson. I hope you can understand for how to calculate the angles right here and how to find the relationship between different angles. Okay, so see you next day. Bye.